Hey everybody, this is a quickie video about something that I think is very important to making a quilt. When you're making a quilt, you have lots of decisions to make, especially if you're making a quilt that you have either put the idea in your head and you want to sort of make it your own idea. Even when you're using someone else's pattern or book, you have to make a lot of decisions yourself to make it just the way you like it so that you'll be happy with it in the end. And I have found the biggest, best advice that I can give you is take your time and sleep, or at least take some time between your choices. For example, I came home one day from the quilt shop. I knew I wanted to make a quilt, and I love these big dot fabrics. And so I thought I went and bought a bunch of these big dot fabrics while I was at the quilt shop. I think I was up in Lebanon at the Quilts Plus. I found this fabric and I thought, well, I might use this fabric with these and it will be really nice. And then I came home and I laid them out and I laid these fabrics with them and thought, oh, kind of like this light blue. Then I thought, oh, I like this one, and then this one. And so for a good long while, I stewed and even let it sit for a day or two. And then I made a block or two, but I decided in the end I liked this fabric the best. So I went ahead and used this fabric, made a block, and after I did one block, I thought, that's okay, but I might have some fabric of my own that I could use that I would like better. So then I went into my stash and I found this fabric, and this fabric could go with it. And then I found an orange fabric and two orange fabrics and some blues. And so I ended up not using most of my dots, instead using some wild and crazy prints with a matching color. Made the blocks, and in the blocks, I decided I needed this because this is supposed to be, or this to me is a color steel. So I needed this for my design. So I have gray, I have all these wild colors, this background. Oh my goodness. And I'm not done. Maybe I need to shorten this up a little bit. No, okay. I'm gonna go a little longer. So I made the blocks, I put them together, and then the blocks needed to have some cute little critter on top. So I thought, oh, I'll make some cute critters. Over here are cute critters. There's some worms, there's some butterflies, there's a snail, there's a ladybug, and none of them made it into the quilt. Because after I come up with an idea, I let my brain percolate with it, and maybe even a night or two. Because I learned from someone long ago that if you take your time, sometimes your unconscious is still coming up with ideas. And listen to that, because later you'll make a better decision. So then I get my blocks all done. Now I need some stripe to go with it. Here's a few stripes I have. I sorted through all of these and finally decided I think this one's going to be the one I'm going to use. Here's the background, or the outside border fabric. There have been so many little decisions along the way, but I think when I get done, I will really like this quilt, rather than hurrying through, getting it done in a week, and then thinking, oh, I wish I would have done such and such. So keep in mind when you're making your next quilt, take your time, let your brain help you make those creative decisions.